What's up, guys? Kay here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Suarez Bite. As you can see, we left last episode with 9 points from Division 9, and now hopefully by at the end of this episode, we win this division. As you can see, this is how we left the team last episode. We graded Neymar and Sergio Ramos. Now let's move on to the highlights of the two games that I played today. Our first opponent had a squad name of Chicago FC, 4-2-2-2 formation, 81 chemistry. He had Rondon and Musa up front. This was a really tough game, so let's see how things went. So my opponent gets a throw in the 19th minute. He passes it off to his players. He takes a shot, but as you can see, the connection was a bit laggy. But here he takes the shot, falls to the goalkeeper, and then look at this. I am so stupid for doing this. I passed it off to his player, takes it, passes it off to Musa, and Musa scores this, to giving the guy 1-0 lead in the 19th minute. And my opponent wasn't then there. As you can see in the 30th minute, Carvajal takes out Musa in the penalty box, giving the guy a penalty and giving him the chance to score the second goal. And we're going to be 2-0 down because, as you can see here, Valbuena steps up to take the penalty. And as you can see, he puts it in the bottom right and the right corner, actually not bottom right, giving him a 2-0 lead. And the guy celebrates like a retard. But we weren't gonna go down like that, and we came back stronger. Because right before halftime in the 45th minute, we passed the ball off to Neymar. Neymar passes it to Zuccolini, and Zuccolini with an amazing through ball to Suarez, who goes one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Suarez is never gonna miss that, giving us our first upgrade from this game and Suarez's first goal. And we weren't done there, but unfortunately, that was it for the first half. Here were the halftime stats. As you can see, we had 3 shots, 2 on target to my opponent's 7 and 4. He was completely dominating this match, but we weren't gonna go down that easily. So as you can see here, he passes the ball with his goalkeeper to his players, but the player decided to give it to my player, and then Hernandez passes it off to Munir. Munir passes it across to Suarez, who scores it, giving us our second goal and the second upgrade from this game. But that wasn't it for the game because, as you can see here, we pick up a free kick with Suarez in the 86th minute. He goes for a shot, but the goalkeeper, I have no idea how he saves that, but the ball falls back to Zucchini. He takes a shot, deflects off the goalkeeper's back, and goes into the net, giving us a 3-2 lead from 2-0 down. But that wasn't it for the game because some terrible defending and passing from me. Ball falls back to his players. He passes it around, tried to get the ball, and then look at this. He takes the ball from Suarez. Suarez falls back to Rondon. Rondon over the top set to Musa, and there's no way I'm catching up to Musa. He goes around the goalkeeper and finesses it, giving him his third goal. And we end this match with our first draw in this series and the draw in Division 9. As you can see, we get 10 points from 4 games in this division. I really didn't want to draw any games this early on, but what can you do? And now let's move on to the 2 upgrades that we got from the 2 Suarez goals that he scored. And we're going to welcome back to the team Jimenez, who was there before Sergio Ramos and before the other upgrades. And now let's move on to the second game and the highlights of the second game. So as you can see, my opponent was Milano FC. He had an Argentinian side on the left-hand side, and then an English side, and also a couple of League One players. As you can see, not really the best team, but we started on the wrong foot again for the second game this episode. Because in the second minute of the match, as you can see, terrible passing from me. The guy passes it around and then 1-2 with his players over the top to his player, and then he scores a goal, giving him his first goal of this game. But the match was not gonna end that quickly. I was not gonna go down against the bronze team. That's not even that good, if you know what I mean. Because in the 14th minute, we pick up the ball with Carvajal, passes off to the wrong player, but then Mate passes an amazing ball to Suarez. Suarez finds Neymar. Neymar's going on the run. The goalkeeper was coming out, but then I decided to sweat it just to add an extra upgrade. Pass it to Suarez, and Suarez scores it, um, putting us back in the game and giving us 1 upgrade. But as you can see here, Jimenez mispasses the ball, gives it to his players, and I don't know, they pass it around, and then another over the top through ball to his striker, giving him a second goal and putting him back in the lead in this match. But that wasn't gonna be it for us because, as you can see here, as soon as we kick off, we try to go with a run with Suarez, but the guy slide tackles, picks up the ball, passes it to his player. But then look at Ramos with his strength, passes off to Neymar. Neymar 1-2s with Suarez. Look at the amazing through ball to Neymar. Neymar goes for a shot, in the bottom corner, giving us the second goal and putting us back into this game. So as you can see, that was basically it for the first half. My opponent had 3 shots, 3 on target to my 2 and 2 on target. But the match wasn't gonna end there because, as you can see here, in the 80th minute, we pick up a free kick with Suarez, but we pass it off from Neymar to Suarez, who goes, and then Suarez goes for a shot, scoring it in the top corner, giving us a third goal and putting us back in the lead in this match. But then something really good happened that even helped us more, because as you can see, my opponent picks up a red card in the 83rd minute, and then we take a free kick with Suarez. We go for a good power shot with Suarez, but it just goes over the goalkeeper. And from the goal kick, his goalkeeper makes a stupid mistake, passes it off to Suarez, to Neymar actually, and Neymar passes it across to Suarez. And I just get a sweater across to get those upgrades. Suarez scores, I think, his third goal of this game, giving us 3 upgrades, and that wasn't the game done there. Because in the 88th minute, we pass the ball with Neymar, who tries to pass it to Suarez, but the ball falls back to Munir. Munir goes for a pass to Suarez. We're trying our best to get as many upgrades as we can, and then we pick up the ball with Mate, who passes it to Suarez, and Suarez goes for a shot, scoring his fourth goal this game, giving us 4 upgrades. And we weren't done there because in the 90th minute, we pick up a free kick, pass it off to Suarez, but the defender intercepts it, and then he's trying to go for an over the top through ball, I think, but the ball falls to my goalkeeper, who passes straight to Suarez, and then Suarez goes for a run. No one's catching him. My opponent is not even challenging me, and Suarez takes the shot, giving us 5 upgrades from this game, and the guy is just unstoppable. And another 3 points in Division 9. And as you can see, that was basically it for the game. And as you can see, Suarez 5 goals. That means 5 upgrades. But we actually won the title of Division 9, and as you can see, we got 5 upgrades for the Suarez goals and an extra 4 upgrades for winning the title with 4 games played and 4 games won. So now let's move on to the signings that I decided to make in this episode. So here are the 9 upgrades I decided to make in this episode. As you can see, we used 2 upgrades to upgrade from Munir to Gareth Bale, and hopefully we're gonna use Gareth Bale in one day as a striker with Suarez up front. 2 more upgrades to upgrade from Mate to Khedira, and then 3 upgrades to change from Jimenez, the silver non-rare, to Miranda, who's going to be a really decent substitution to Jimenez. And then the last 2 upgrades, we used them on Perez, who's also a pretty good holding midfielder, just like Khedira, if not a bit better because he has more pace. And that was it for episode 4, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Hope you guys have a very nice day. This is KA signing out.